Six race European Le Mans Series 2023 began at the Circuit de Catalunya in April.
Green flag, start of the formation lap, start of the formation lap.
Lights out, the season is underway. Vladislav Lomko on the left of the picture, the pole sitter. Good start from him. Kiffin Simpson tucks in from Algarve Pro. Challenge from behind though, United Autosports looking down the inside. Little lock-up from Marino Sato. He avoids contact, stays in third. Replay trouble in the midfield at the P3 and GTE cars. Oh, and a spun P3 car. Arnaud Robin there in the Aston. I think he collected Christian Reed, and that DMB Aston Martin was involved as well. And that's Jens Moller. Safety car is out, but trouble behind. Somebody's lost a tyre, and it must be the United Autosport car. That's Marino Sato. Wow, that's really tough. They've just gone past the pit entrance, and that is going to drop them way down the order. Well done, Marino Sato has made it back. Car will get a new rear end and one tyre. It's a force majeure pit stop. Pits are closed. On board with Michael Fassbender. This is the battle for third in GTE. The Kessel Racing Ferrari down the inside. JMW's Martin Berry. Oh, that was a bold move. Good stuff. Race leader James Allen, Algarve Pro, blue and black down the inside, late lunge from Lawrence Hoare in the EDX Sport car. That's not going to work, it does not. Turns the leader around, and James Allen's got a wheel in the gravel. The car's beached on its belly, and I rather suspect that might be a penalty coming the way of EDX Sport. Algarve Pro's race has taken a turn for the worse as well. On board with Charlie Eastwood in the Racing Team Turkey car, leading LMP2 Pro-Am, but now challenging for the overall race lead. In front of us is Nicolas Pinot in the Duquesne car number 30. And Charlie Eastwood all over the back of him. He's reeled him in really quickly. He's having a look down the inside, sends it nice and early. Pinot can't defend that, and Charlie Eastwood has the race lead. Not a view you want. This is the 93 Proton Competition Porsche of Martin Rump, the Estonian, with a view of the gravel trap from the gravel trap. And that is buried. So how did this happen then? Take a look downhill. P2 car goes through P3. That's the ultimate car, the LaHaye family car, on the curbs on the inside, trying to avoid contact, but couldn't. Buried Martin Rump deep in the gravel. The Estonian's view, there goes the Dragon Speed car, and there's the tag. Doesn't take much when you're in the middle of a corner, and the car's very unbalanced. Here's the battle for fourth in LMP2, blue and red, Panis Racing's Joop van Uitert right behind. Oh, alongside Ben Barnicoat. The AF Corsa car comes down the inside. Another classic Barcelona pass. We saw Charlie Eastwood do that for the lead. Ben Barnicoat's done that to move up to fourth. Looks like he's got much fresher tyres on as well in the final half hour. Gilles Duquesne on the right there, and the team watching as Neil Jarni defends the lead from Louis Delatraz. We've been here before with the green and black car ahead of the red and black car, and then Charlie Eastwood had the upper hand. Can Delatraz do something about Neil Jarni in the final quarter of an hour or so here in Barcelona? Oh, Jarni could not get by the Ferrari there. That's going to cost him. Delatraz is right there with him now. He's got momentum. Can he find a way through? No, he can't. That broke well for Jarni in traffic. Delatraz on the inside of the 51 AF Corsa car. The Duquesne team watching with bated breath. Are they going to start the season with a win down the inside? Throws it down there. What a great move by Louis Delatraz in the Racing Team Turkey car. That's the TF Sport team. They love that. Joop van Uitert under pressure. Malte Jakobsen for Cool Racing down the inside for fourth into turn one. Whoa, big slide off the apex, but he gets it done. Looks like Van Uitert's car is really struggling for grip now at the end of the race. Last lap for Louis Delatraz, last lap for Racing Team Turkey. He's gapped himself ahead of Neil Jarni. And Racing Team Turkey on their way to overall victory as well as LMP2 Pro-Am. A great start to the season, Duquesne in second, and AF Corsa completes the podium. Victory in LMP3 for Racing Spirit of Le Mans from Cool Racing and into Europol competition, Proton, Formula Racing and JMW, the GTE podium. What a great start to the season for Racing Team Turkey.
Everything was going so perfect. We've been strong all weekend, and I think we made it clear that we come here not to win Pro-Am, but we want to win races overall. And we didn't expect to do it straight away, but honestly, it's fantastic.
The LMP2 Pro-Am crews first and third on the overall podium. Duquesne in second spot.
I think we didn't have the fastest car today, but we stayed out of trouble all the way, so we had a really clean race, no mistakes from the team, and that's where it's count. And yeah, we had a very clean one and good race.
Duquesne, Panis and IDEX Sport the top three in LMP2. But the overall and LMP2 Pro-Am winners were Racing Team Turkey from AF Corsa and Cool Racing. A great start to their LMP3 campaign, victory for Racing Spirit of Le Mans.
Yes, it's been a really long race, and a good job for Antoine. It's big stint and a good start of Jacques. I am very happy for the team, and it's an amazing story.
Number 17 crew from Cool Racing and number 13 crew from Inter Europol completed that podium, while in GTE victory went to Porsche, to Proton competition and the crew of the number 16 car.
It was an amazing car to drive, just nice and smooth, no mistakes, and it's a great way to start my first race experience here at European Le Mans.
Two Ferraris completed the podium, the number 50 car from Formula Racing and JMW's 66. Le Castellet in the south of France in the heat of July for round 2. We go racing in Le Castellet. Vladislav Lomko pacing the field from Cool Racing. Now he charges past the front row. Manuel Maldonado for Panis Racing up into second place. Paul Lafargue, IDEX Sport, got jumped at the start. He's down to third. Everybody safely through. A couple of LMP3 cars taking to the runoff, and there's Henrik Hedman, the Dragon Speed car in the middle of the track. Hopefully everybody will miss him. Here's the battle for second. Out of the slipstream comes the Algarve Pro car of Kiffin Simpson. Paul Lafargue and he have both got by the Panis car, Manuel Maldonado. Lafargue for IDEX Sport on the outside, but Kiffin Simpson up to second place. Great start from both men, good control. Side by side into senior is not easy in anybody's book. Three-way battle for LMP3. Tony Wells in front with Nielsen Racing's white car. Then the two Euro International cars, the red stripe, that's Adam Alley, the Canadian. Glenn van Berlo, the Dutchman, goes around the outside of Wells as well. And now shaping up to challenge his teammate into Le Beausset. He goes through. 2 places in 2 corners. LMP2 Pro-Am battle in traffic. Red, white and blue, that's the leader. Oh, and Rodrigo Sales for Nielsen in the 24 car, now smoking heavily. Algarve Pro in the pit lane. Kiffin Simpson in for service. Nicolas Pino in for Duquesne. Battle for third place in LMP2. Nicolas Pino chasing down into Europol's Rui Andrade. Here we go. 3 wide in front of the Duquesne driver. And does he get a move down the inside? Yes, he does. Catching Nicolas Pino completely by surprise. Through he goes. All Proton Porsche battle for fourth in GTE. Looking back at Ryan Hardwick from the rear of Michael Fassbender's car. Hardwick locks up down the inside. Hits his teammate hard. Fassbender will not be thrilled by that. Not sure Christian Reed, the Proton team boss, will either. Looking back, here comes Johnny Larson from Formula Racing. Fassbender trying to recover and hang on to fifth. There's an LMP2 car in the middle of them as well. Larson looking to the inside. Is he going to make contact? Oh, he does in the final corner. And there is debris everywhere. Halfway through the 4 hours, the battles are as intense as ever. The grey Cool Racing car, 6th position, hanging on ahead of Racing Team Turkey. Racing Team Turkey, the overall winners in Barcelona. They're second in LMP2 Pro-Am at the moment. And here we go. This is Charlie Eastwood again in super aggressive mode. Rashad Tijeros runs out wide under braking. Eastwood goes outside. That becomes inside. Through he goes. JMW's yellow and black Ferrari finished third, first time out this season, now under pressure from the red TF Sport Aston. Ben Tuck in the tow, pulls out, comes alongside Lorcan Hannafin, and he's through before they get to the braking area for Senior, or the maybe slight lifting area for Senior in these cars. Jose Maria Lopez in the silver car for Cool Racing in third place. Here comes Louis Delatraz for Racing Team Turkey. Delatraz races LMP2 in World Endurance, but Pachito Lopez races the Hypercar Toyotas, so he's relatively new to these LMP2 cars. Lopez under pressure again, and this time it's Algarve Pro's James Allen, again a real LMP2 exponent, using the slipstream, and Lopez hangs on the inside. He's nothing if not brave. In the final 10 minutes, Alessio Picariello in third place in GTE, nerfed from behind by the Kessel Racing yellow Ferrari, and off into the barriers. Look at this lead battle in the final 10 minutes. James Allen goes by Racing Team Turkey. He takes the lead from Louis Delatraz, and Delatraz in the red and black car comes right back at him. He's getting a little bit of help from the LMP2 United car behind, adding to the slipstream, picking up a bit of a tow from the Porsche. Who's going to win this one? Nobody does. They're still side by side in turn 1, and James Allen, with more grip in the outside line, has the lead. 4 minutes to go. Delatraz under pressure. Past Neil Jarni in the closing stages to win in Barcelona. Jarni repaying the compliment here. He's got the tow down the Mistral straight, sweeps through for second. Final corner, final lap, and there's nothing in it, but there's just enough for Algarve Pro. James Allen claims the win ahead of Neil Jarni in the Duquesne car in second. Duquesne again second by a second. Racing Team Turkey again win LMP2 Pro-Am, but third overall. P3 winner, Racing Spirit of Le Mans for the second straight race, and the 77 Proton Porsche tops GTE. Proton competition, the second different winner in GTE this season. Christian Reed, Gianmarco Lavorato, and Julian Andlauer in the 77 car.
Yeah, you know, the car was really mega to drive, so setup, they did a great job on setup, and the balance was so nice. Yeah, and you know, after the start in Barcelona, I'm quite happy to win this race, and yeah, Gianmarco and my little Shushu did a great job, so I'm super happy.
It's the second straight win for Proton competition, 16 taking the honours in Spain, 77 in France. It was the second straight win in LMP3 for Racing Spirit of Le Mans as well. 31 claimed the honours in Barcelona and doubled up in Le Castellet. Things are looking good.
Yeah, it was a very difficult end of the race. They've done a very good job to keep the car clean with a good position, and I was able to come from P6 to P1, so yeah, very happy.
Our double race winners joined on the podium by the number 12 car WTM by Rinaldi Racing and Cool Racing's number 17. In LMP2 Pro-Am, a second straight win for Racing Team Turkey's Sally Jolic, Charlie Eastwood and Louis Delatraz.
To be fair, I think we were very fast today. All the team did a good job, my teammates as well, and then 10 laps to go, the phone left blue, so I had a punctured tire basically the whole time. We betted to stay out, and yeah, I could still save the overall podium, but not ideal.
Overall podium and LMP2 Pro-Am win. Cool Racing's 37 car in second, AF Corsa again on the podium in third. A A delighted James Allen sealed victory overall for Algarve Pro Racing.
It was a crazy one. The start was pretty tough from fifth, and everyone kind of got stacked up with some weird stuff going on the right side. But after that, I just put my head down, tried to move forward, and we were able to pass it over to Alex in P1. So I think the whole team did a great job today.
A great job by Sam and Stu Cox's tiny family-run team. Algarve Pro Racing on the top step in France, ahead of Duquesne and Racing Team Turkey. August and a brand new venue, Motorland Aragon, for round 3, racing from day into night. Poleman Phil Hansen leads them to the line. On the outside of the front row is the Duquesne car, Nicolas Pino, then Rui Andrade and Vladislav Lomko. Away we go. Hansen moves over to driver's right. Down the inside, though, comes Manuel Maldonado with the red highlights on the Panis car. Squeezes by Paul Lafargue in the EDEC Sport car. He's jumped from 7th to 5th. No luck in Spain either for Michael Fassbender, the Proton Porsche, nerfed by the Duquesne LMP2 car. Out of the final corner, Nicolas Pino giving himself no room for error and clatters to Porsche. On board with James Allen, this is the battle for 8th place in LMP2. These are our 2 race winners so far. Barcelona was Racing Team Turkey, Le Castellet was Algarve Pro. James Allen goes through at the end of the monster back straight. Oh, problem for James Allen, looping spin in turn 1. Too much curb on the inside. They're flat, but not that flat. Battle for 4th in GTE, Arnold Rabat on the TF Sport Aston. Up the inside, Johnny Larsson in the Formula Racing Ferrari. They both go off wide. Here comes Rui Andrade. Oh, and the Ferraris hit him. The Ferrari did not see him coming, moved over to try and attack the Aston. And Rui Andrade in the Inter-Europol LMP2 car got knocked off the track, and there is damage to the body. More damage, I think, to the Ferrari, though. Yes, it's seeping its lifeblood. There's nothing left in the radiators. Their race is run. On board with Rui Andrade, here comes the Ferrari. He moves over to the right. Bang, he's almost clear. But these cars have enormous blind spots, and Johnny Larsson just didn't see him. Here's our top 3 then. EDEC Sport ahead of this battle, United versus Panis. And the Panis car of Tiemann van der Helm all over the back of Marino Sato, looking for a way through as they crest the rise. Can he sweep down the inside? Yes, he does. But can he hang on? Yes, just enough room to squeeze through before he gets held up by the LMP3 car. Now he can clear it between the 2 right-handers. Little over 90 minutes to go. Sun is setting as Alejandro Garcia for Cool Racing chases down the race leader, Torsten Kratz. WTM by Rinaldi Racing. Just inches between them at the moment. Race leader in, 22 from United Autosports. Driver change from Marino Sato to Ollie Jarvis for the rest of the race. And that means we have a new leader. It is Panis and Job van Uyten. Paul Lafargue from EDEC Sport has closed the leader right down now. Challenging, he goes down the dirty side on the inside. Look at all the dust that's still coming up as he goes through into the lead. The next set of headlights, that's the Algarve Pro car of Alex Lynn. That's your 1, 2, 3 right there, nose to tail. Fantastic charge up the order. Alex Lynn now challenging for 2nd place to try and get by Job van Uyten. There he is, runs out wide, looking for a way through. We're on board with Alex Lynn. Down the inside into the right-handers braking area. Does he squeeze through? Yes, he does. Alex Lynn up to 2nd. And the 22 from United Autosport now attacking the Panis car. Trouble for Racing Team Turkey. Louis Delatraz wheeled back into the box. There will be no hat-trick of Pro-Am wins. On board with Martin Rump in the battle for third in GTE. In front is his teammate Julian Andlauer's Proton Porsche. In front of him, 3 yellow lights, that's John Lancaster, the yellow and black JMW Ferrari. Down the inside goes Andlauer, can he squeeze through? Yes, Rump's trying as well. But as they start to climb the hill again, the Ferrari driver hangs on to fourth. Late drama for Cool Racing, full course yellow because Malte Jakobsen stranded at the side of the track in the darkness. Final corners now for Oliver Jarvis, bringing the 22 United Autosport car up the hill out of the final turn.
C1, Ollie, C1, we've won this race, mate. Yes. Awesome job, guys. Awesome job.
Our third different winner in 3 races. Edex Sports takes second, Algarve Pro third as AF Corsa win in Pro-Am, Cool Racing in LMP3, and Kessel their first victory of the season in GTE. Ollie Jarvis celebrates with Marina Sato and Phil Hansen from United Autosport. And Jarvis stuck to the game plan.
Bring it home, don't make any mistakes. Car was amazing. I mean, these guys set it up for me. They did all the hard work. So, Phil with his pole, mega job this morning. Seems crazy that was only this morning. I mean, Marino jumped in with the pros and did an outstanding job. So I just had to make sure I didn't let them down. And a good win for the team after 2 really tough races to start the season.
We had new winners too in LMP2 Pro-Am, AF Corsa.
Yeah, Max! We did it! We did it! Grande! P1 and P5 overall.
They've been in there swinging all season, and finally it all came good in Spain.
It was a tough start for me. We could have done, we were looking good for P2 because car 34 is always so fast. And unfortunately I had an issue and we seized the opportunity. So, really, really good job from my 2 mates and drivers and the team in general. Super happy.
Cool Racing's number 17 crew were on the LMP3 podium again, but after 2 wins out of 2 for Racing Spirits Le Mans, it was the 17 team that made the top step.
Today, everybody, Chila, me, and Arcos did the perfect thing, and we just did what we had to do, just drive safely, don't do any mistakes, and at the end we did.
They were joined on the podium by W10 by Rinaldi and Ultimate.
Castro! We won! Grande! Nice race, very nice race. Fantastic. Bravi ragazzi!
I'm so happy to be here to have a good present for this birthday. So he's 37 years old now, and I really have to say many thanks to Kimura-san. He did a good start, a great start, a great race, out of trouble. He was really on the queue, fighting for the top 3. And then Scott did the rest. He overtake the 66. He pulled away. So amazing job also from all the team Kessel that worked so hard, and Ferrari that give a lot of effort. So very happy.
Back to familiar territory for round 4, the awesome Spa-Francorchamps.
15 seconds.
Charging to the lights, here we go. Kevin Simpson on pole position. Manuel Maldonado down the inside from 5th on the grid. Huge lock-up. He's hit the Edex Sport car and taken out Duquesne, and United are in the gravel as well. Disaster. Behind Kevin Simpson, there's into Europol's Rui Andrade, the yellow and green. We're on board with Sally Jolic in Racing Team Turkey. Cool Racing's Vladislav Lomko on the right of screen with a silver car. Trying to get around Rui Andrade for second, but the Angolan hangs on. Let's take a look at the start again from row 3, down the inside, clatters 3 cars. And then another one runs out wide and hits the United car. Battle for second in LMP3, here's Cool Racing. Adrian Keeler ahead of Eric Chouillet. The Ultimate car right in the tow though. See the two LMP2 cars trying to go either side of this battle, but now these guys spread out. Trio trying to go the long way round for ultimate. Has he got the line? He has, and he holds on to it. Keeps it nice and clean. Second in Pro-Am, Rodrigo Sales for Nielsen under pressure from DKR's Tom van Rompuy in the Belgian colours. He goes a long way around the outside. Look at AF Corsa's Francois Perrodo though with the red, white and blue. He's getting a double toe, closing right up on this battle as Van Rompuy moves up to second. First round of stops, and this will be Saliolic staying in to complete his minimum driving time. Marino Sato recovering from that first corner shunt off into the gravel. Now chasing down Vladislav Lomko in the Cool Racing car. Outside, inside move. Lomko shuts the door. The stewards are going to have to pick the bones out of that one, I'm afraid. More trouble for the luckless 93 Proton car, hit in the last couple of races. This time it looks like it's mechanical woes. Car's back in the garage. Safety car is out on track. And that is JMW's Martin Berry. Oh, that's on the exit of Radiant. Lost it in the compression over the brow into the barriers, and that's why. Driver change, Malte Jakobsen taking over at Cool Racing in the 37 car from Nico Lapierre. Safety car remains out. Look how hot the brakes get. That's actually just the brakes burning. Kay van Berlo in trouble here in the Euro International car. Oh dear! That's down at campus. Back to green we go. Cool Racing 37 leading the race from Algarve Pro and AF Corsa. Look how high up the order all the Pro-Ams are. The turquoise numbers. Cool Racing leading. Algarve Pro. There's the Nielsen car, Ben Hanley. He's in 5th place. Dragon Speed's Sebastian Montoya steaming up behind. We're in the battle, AF Corsa and Racing Team Turkey. Louis Delatraz trying to get around Mathieu Vaxivière. Side by side, leaning on each other.
It's supposed to be off in Arctic up to 7. I know, but the race director has mentioned you need to give the place back.
Well, that's not going to be easy because look now, the AF Corsa car has dropped behind the blue Nielsen machine. Dragon Speed are there as well. So Racing Team Turkey battling with Ben Handley. In Piff Paff, Handley goes through. Louis Delatraz waiting for the AF Corsa car with the red, white and blue nose to catch and pass him so he can give the place back. There's the Nielsen team watching with interest. Hanley's in front. And there we go, giving the place back. Hopefully that will satisfy the stewards, and now we can try and take it back. But up the inside comes the Dragon Speed car. Looked like a little bit of a bump there. Ben Handley! Big accident for Ben Handley. Fastest part of the circuit. He's okay, but the car's wrecked. Back to green flag racing once more. It is the 47 from Cool Racing that leads, not the 37. And again, Racing Team Turkey hard at it with AF Corsa. This time they both go off. Little over 20 minutes of the race remaining. Oh, big trouble for Jonathan Aberdeen in the Inter-Europol car. That is another big accident.
Full course yellow removed. Full course yellow removed.
Less than 2.5 minutes to go. One lap maybe. Algarve Pro leading from Cool Racing. And then Team Turkey and AF Corsa. Hey, guess what? They're leaning on each other again. Mathieu Vaxivière in the white car. And around the outside goes Louis Delatraz. Doesn't have the grip on cold air tyres. Final lap of the race. Battle for the lead. Proton Porsche. Out of the slipstream comes the Iron Lynx Porsche though. This is Alessio Picariello holding off Matteo Cairoli for victory. Formula Racing in third, the best of the Ferraris. Checker flag awaits. Alex Lynn for Algarve Pro is going to win the crazy race in Spa. Algarve Pro team boss Sam with the blonde hair handing out the hugs as they claim victory overall. Pro-Am winner is Cool Racing's 37. Cool Racing winning in P3 as well. And Proton Competition taking victory with the 16 car again in GTE. Not a spot of rain, but a race of high attrition. Our winners, Kevin Simpson, James Allen and Alex Lynn.
Sometimes you win a race on pace and overtaking, and sometimes you win it through strategy and quick thinking. And I think today it was the latter that won us today's race. So I'm super proud of the team and everyone at Algarve Pro Racing.
Another big day for the little team that can. Algarve Pro having a great season. Cool Racing and AF Corsa joining them on the overall podium. Algarve Pro were joined in the overall LMP2 podium by Panis in second and Cool Racing in third. Victory in Pro-Am going to Cool Racing and the number 37 crew.
Like I felt like we had quite a good pace and was able to keep the gap down to the APR car, but then at the first pit stop after the safety car, as we stopped earlier to put me in the car, we had to fuel for a few seconds longer. So I lost the position to the Algarve car, but we managed to keep the position, but it was super tight with the restarts and Louis right behind and so on, but I had a lot of fun out there.
Louis Delatraz for Racing Team Turkey might have been right behind, but he had his hands full with Mathieu Vaxivière in the AF Corsa car. They finished second. Racing Team Turkey took third. Serial podium botherers Cool Racing were at it again in LMP3. They claimed victory in Spa with Adrian Keeler, Marcus Siebert and young Mexican Alejandro Garcia.
The most crazy race of all season. At the end, it helped us a lot, the safety cars, and all the crashes, because we were quite tight with our gasoline. But yeah, at the end, it helped us. We had the luck on our side, and we brought it home, and this is perfect for the championship. I think we are now even 2 races like on an advantage against the other competitors. So we are just happy now, and we're just now gonna enjoy our race win with my 2 teammates. And Marcos did an amazing job.
Euro International's 13 crew and number 11 from Euro International joined them on the podium. GTE victory was all about the Porsches. The number 16 car from Proton winning again by inches.
It was a really interesting race with a lot of fuel-saving fights, and I enjoyed it fully. And at the end, fighting with Matteo Chiroli was the best I could ask for, because he's a good friend of mine, and in my opinion, he's one of the best drivers around here. So yeah, I enjoyed it very much.
A second win for the 16 team, a third for Proton Competition after Chris Reed's 77 car also claimed victory. Iron Links in second, Formula Racing the best Ferrari in third.
Direction is 90 degrees different. 215.
Penultimate race, the Algarve in Portugal in October. Algarve Pro on pole, into Europol on the right of the screen on the outside of the front row. A long wait for the lights to change, and now we charge downhill to the first corner. Edek and Panis, row 2, but look at the Duquesne car trying to slot through into 4th place. Alongside the Panis machine, nice wide open run from 1 through 2 down to the brake area at turn 3. Big lock up. Everybody's okay though. Climbing the hill, we're on board with the Panis racing car, Manuel Maldonado, always an ambitious starter, and he's right behind this little battle. Battle for second in GTE. Christian Reed on the inside of Johnny Larson. It is the TF Sport Aston that leads just in front of them. In LMP3 on the left is Tony Wells, 5th for Nielsen. Alexander Bukantsov for DKR trying to go the long way round the outside. That didn't quite work there though. Race leader Kevin Simpson started on pole at home in the Algarve. Algarve Pro leading the race, but the race director has declared the track wet and it is raining properly in the pit lane. And now the heavens open. Absolute deluge. Everybody in the pit lane for wet weather tyres, almost everybody. That's a disaster for the Pro-Am points leader. Sally Jolic drops the Racing Team Turkey car off the road at minimum speed, and it just doesn't stop before the gravel. All the lock dialed in and nothing helping. Ben Tuck in the red and white car trying to make it a TF Sport Aston 1-2. He's on the inside of Martin Berry's JMW Ferrari for second, and he goes through. It is TF Sport 1-2. Aston Martin enjoying the rain here in Algarve. And now here comes the white and green Spirit of Race Ferrari. Martin Berry's woes are not over yet. He's going to lose another spot. Down the inside of the turn 5 hairpin comes the 55 Ferrari and moves up to third. Just after halfway through the race, the sun's out again and things are starting to dry a little as Idexport battles with Interpol for 6th position. Ollie Caldwell trying to find a way by Laurent Sur. Oh, he's going to lean on him down through the dip. That's fantastic. Look at that. They go either side of the Porsche. And another one. Oh, that's a plane crash, and that is Giorgio Rosa, what's left of the Proton Competition LMP2 car. They've got another race in a couple of days' time. That's a lot of work for the team. The good news is that Giorgio Rosa is A-OK. The bad news is the car is not. Safety car is out. Leader comes down the hill, Algarve Pro. And then, right behind, Ben Barnicoat, the Pro-Am leader, and behind him, hidden in the blue car with the red highlights, that's Nielsen's Ben Hanley. So this is first and second in Pro-Am, and through the middle goes Ben Barnicoat. Well, it's not the fight that Algarve Pro have to fight, especially not on slightly tired wet weather tyres. Tiemann van der Helm battling with Richard de Geras, trying to hang on in the Panis car, but de Geras straight down the inside at the hairpin. Good battle for third place on a track that is getting wetter once more. Tiemann van der Helm with the wipers on, you can see how much rain is in the air. Matt Griffin trying to hang on to second place in GTE in the Spirit of Race Ferrari, but look at Gianmarco Lavorato out of the final corner in the 77 Proton Competition Porsche. Already a winner once this season in Le Castellet. Down the inside he comes, and through he goes in some fairly sketchy conditions. This is still good, close racing. Been a good season for Duquesne. They've been very competitive almost everywhere. Nicolas Pino showing that again. Closing down race leader James Allen. Allen comes onto the dry line, but with wet tyres up to the turn 13. Left-hander runs out wide. Jules Duquesne and the team watch as Nicolas Pino takes the lead away from James Allen. That was a driving error by Allen. Oh my goodness me! A blaze!
Safety car, be careful. The car is on fire at T13.
Wyatt Bricketic hurriedly out of the number 13 Interpol car that was third in LMP3 in Spa. Back to green flag racing under 40 minutes. Blue and black, Algarve Pro, Alex Lynn, the race leader in traffic behind the safety car. And still stuck in that queue. Duquesne's Neil Jarni has a monster lockup, goes straight around the outside. But Alex Lynn is really wedged in traffic. The Duquesne team watch on as Jarni tries to get the upper hand over Alex Lynn and gets turned around. So much traffic. That is cruel fortune, and now he's stuck waiting for the entire field to go by. He and Alex Lynn were stuck in traffic. Watch here as we come down to the bottom at turn 3, and he just gets tagged from behind by the Spirit of Race Ferrari of David Perel, and then gets bumped a little. One of the other prototypes going round him, cool racing car. He's very fortunate nobody hits him square in the side, but that is the end of a podium shot and potentially even a win. Inside the final half hour, and the two Proton Porsches going for the lead. 16, the turquoise car had it. 77 runs out wide, had it and lost it. Julian Andlauer drops back to second behind Alessio Picariello. LMP2 Pro-Am leader with the red, white and green nose is Air Corsa's Mathieu Vaxivière. Then the silver 37 car, Cool Racing. Panis car trying to go around the outside of Vaxivière. Runs off track. He's going to come back underneath though. And look how close Malte Jakobsen is now. Right on the tail of Mathieu Vaxivière. In trouble. Algarve Pro spins and hits Cool Racing. No rest for Mathieu Vaxivière. This is Nielsen's Matthias Besch, the blue car. Vaxivière has a big bobble, runs out very wide. Nielsen's going to go through, down the hill into the hairpin. Racing Team Turkey trying to unlap themselves on the inside. But Nielsen leads from AF Corsa in the centre of the shot there. DKR also trying to unlap themselves. Lead battle at the hairpin, 11 minutes to go. Ollie Jarvis sends it deep down the inside. Alex Lind trying to come back around the outside, all four wheels off. Can't get the traction he wants out there. He's side by side with Ollie Jarvis, but Jarvis sweeps around to take the lead of the race. United team loving that. 2 minutes to go, and still the battle rages for the lead in GTE between the 77 Proton car and the turquoise 16 car, trying to come the long way round the outside. Alessio Picariello, no, Julian Andlauer's got his nose in front. There might be one more lap to go. This is going to be epic stuff. Alejandro Garcia looking nervous, but he doesn't need to be. Cool Racing's number 17 crew are the LMP3 champions. Adrian Keeler, Marcus Siebert and Alejandro Garcia.
Really perfect year, to be honest. You know, we've been fighting all the year long. You know, everything was planned. And yeah, like at the end we just needed to put all together this race, and at the end we put it. So I think Marcos, Chila and me did it couldn't be better, you know. I think we fully deserve it.
At the end of another crazy race, victory going narrowly to United Autosports from the home team. Ollie Jarvis, Phil Hansen, Marino Sato. Pro-Am going to 37 from Cool Racing. Alex Coigny, Malte Jakobsen and Nico Lapierre. And Proton 77 wins in GTE with Christian Reed, Gianmarco Levataro and Julian Andlauer, their second win of the season. It's a Proton 1-2 and an all Porsche podium. United's 22 team claim their second win of the season. Cool Racing are on top of the LMP2 Pro-Am pile. WTM by Rinaldi Racing claim victory in LMP3 for the first time this season. And it's a Proton 1-2 with 77 ahead of 16. Iron Lynx's Porsche in third.
You can do it.
Despite the streaming rain in Portimão, an attempt to get round 6, the season finale, underway behind the safety car.
Red flag, all cars to stop in line.
No option for the race director other than to try and weather the storm.
We have resumed the race behind the safety car.
The clock had continued running because darkness is always an issue. Green flag racing, 1 hour already in the books, and the first green flag racing lap. Edex Sport leading from United. Panis in third, somewhere in the murk. United down the inside. Phil Hansen takes the lead from Paul Lafargue, and they all go skating off. Lafargue very wide at the hairpin on the paint. There'll be no traction there. Duquesne goes by, Panis goes by, Algarve Pro goes by as well. And 37 facing the wrong way. On board with the Duquesne car, You can see just how bad the conditions are for Rene Binder. Sends it down the inside of Manuel Maldonado, who crosses the line to try and cut back at the top of the hill. Looks like he V'd off the corner nicely. He's got the traction, but Binder has track position. Ryan Hardwick leading in GTE in the 16 Porsche that started on pole, but around the outside comes Duncan Cameron. A little slithery there, but the Spirit of Race Ferrari takes the lead in Portimão. GMB's Aston in third, ahead of Formula Racing, Kessel Racing and the TF Sport Aston. And there is the 66 JMW Ferrari and Racing Team Turkey. Big trouble for Sally Olic. Pro-Am lead battle. Mathieu Vaxivière goes the long way around the outside, and Matthias Besch. That's the opposite of how that battle ended up in round 5 here. Fourth place battle in Pro-Am, riding with Louis Delatraz in the Racing Team Turkey car in the final 45 minutes of the season now. Down the inside of Ben Fiscal to go up to fourth in LMP2 Pro-Am. Proton car rebuilt after the big shunt 2 days earlier. Leaders in the pit, Panis and Edex Sport both needed fuel. Is that going to play into the hands of United and Duquesne? Here they come down the straight. Ollie Jarvis round the outside. Paul-Luc Chatin trying to hang on but can't. Jarvis takes the lead. Here comes Job van Uyten up the inside of Duquesne. That's Neil Jarni in the green and black car. And there's Van Uyten. He gets turned around by Jarni. Surely that's going to be a penalty. And that's the Edex Sport car from second, Paul-Luc Chatin. Just came out of the pit lane. Well, there's the Panis incident. And there he is in the gravel. He got off on his own. Yep, looped around. Here we go, final minutes, and down the inside, Jaap van Uyten hits Alex Lynn in the Algarve Pro Car, but there's enough room to keep going. He needs to. Oh, look, Olivier Panis can't believe it. Nor can the Algarve Pro team. Final lap of the season, United are going to win the race, but Algarve Pro are champions.
I'm just so thankful for my teammates, Kiffin and James, and the team, Algarve Pro Racing. I think all year we've been super strong, and yeah, we closed it out today.
Third in the standings, Panis. Second with that win, United, but Algarve Pro had enough. Race win at number 3 and the GTE Championship for the 16 Proton crew. Alessio Picariello, Zach Rubicon and Ryan Hardwick.
Yeah, this was a dream come true. I mean, my first season racing in Europe and racing at this level also. And I knew it was going to be a special year, with it being the final year of GTE. And, I've just always tried in my racing career to surround myself with the best people possible. It starts with co-drivers and also the team. And I think I found that, here obviously with Zach and Alessio, I couldn't ask for two, better drivers to be with. I learned so much from both of these guys. And then also the team. I mean, Proton Competition, Chris Reed and Michael and their whole family, it feels quite special.
They top a remarkable championship 1-2 for Proton Competition. With the second Pro-Am win of the season for AF Corsa comes the championship title for Francois Perraudot, Mathieu Vaxivière and Ben Barnicoat.
Yeah, it's incredible, it's been an amazing year with these two guys, had so much fun, and it's sad that I had to miss a couple of races and don't get to join them in the championship party tonight, but it was still an incredible season.
Another title for the remarkable Francois Perraudot. He's won in the World Championship in GTEM and LMP2 and in the European Le Mans Series. Cool Racing and Racing Team Turkey finished second and third. Second win, the final one of the year, going to the 22 United car. Ollie Jarvis, Marino Sato and Phil Hansen.
I did my job and I was able to pull a decent sized gap at the beginning, and then these guys did a great job, Ollie, at the end to hang on in drying conditions on slicks, and And you know, all those AFC-Ys and safety cars were making me a bit nervous, but my teammates and United did a great job this weekend, I think.
United on the top step of the podium. 2 wins for them, 2 for Algarve Pro, who finished second here. Hannes Racing winless, but another podium. The final LMP3 win of the season went to Matt Bell and Adam Ali at Euro International, but Cool Racing had enough in hand with 3 victories to take the title from Euro International and WTM by Rinaldi Racing. In the final reckoning then, LMP2 winners, United Autosports and Pro-Am going to AF Corsa. Euro International taking LMP3 victory, and Proton, the 16 car, taking the final win in GTE. And the weather ensured that the final race weekend of 2023 was just as crazy as the others. To the victors, the spoils in the end of season gala, and then all thoughts and planning turned to April and Barcelona and the start of the 2024 season. We'll see you there.